All right. So let's start the today's session. Hello everyone, this is Ravi, and I will be the Pega decisioning trainer for this entire course. So let us understand about the course details. Like we are going to have from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. in the morning, Monday to Friday. So this course is going to commence for 2 months, some Monday to Friday and 7 to 8 in the morning. And so as part of this course, so once you complete this course, you will be getting the daily PPTs, recordings, and the certification assistance will be there. So we also have a assistance certified program, so where you can get help from the experts who will help you to clear the certification, and you will also get the interview questions and the dumps from the previous versions. So this is what you will be entitled. So once you enroll to the course, so we'll have the demos this entire week. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And from Monday next week, you will be having the regular sessions. So by next week, Monday, you need to make the payment to the organizer, and then you will be enrolled into the regular sessions. So you can listen to these demos from today onwards. The demos will be for 4 days and it will be for 45 minutes only. But the regular sessions will be continued from 1 to 1.5 hours. Okay, so that's about this course. And my name is Ravi, and I have total of 11 years of experience in Pega and 5 years of experience in Pega decisioning. So I'm certified CPDC consultant, and yeah. So like you can introduce about yourself, like why you want to learn CPDC, how many years of experience you have, okay, and why do you want to learn the Pega decisioning? Yeah, let us start the introduction.
So hey Ravi, my name is Amit. I'm staying in Dallas, Texas, and I worked as a BA in Pega PRPC, and I'm moving on to a different role where they are asking me to write the requirements related to Pega CDH. I know the previous trainings that I received were more towards the development side, but it's really helpful for me to understand how the system works, and I can write the better requirements. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Who else want to introduce?
Hey, hi, I'm Vijay. I'm based out of Atlanta. I'm into Pega project right now. Like I started coming into Pega with QA experience with more than 10 years. But I want to more gain knowledge more onto the decisioning side. That's why I want to learn. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else?
Hi Ravi, Karthik here.
Hi, Karthik.
I'm also from Atlanta, and I am having 12 plus years of experience in Pega, where I used to work in smart dispute application and as well as CPM framework. So I just wanted to learn this CDH as well, as there are a lot of scope in this CDH projects as well. So I just wanted to learn this.
Okay. Okay, so anyone else want to introduce, or shall we get started? Okay, so we'll continue. So let us start with the demo session today. We'll try to understand the core fundamentals, the basic of Pega decisioning. So what exactly Pega decisioning focus on? So you know that many of you already worked in Pega and you have a good number of years of experience. So by the time you know that there are many frameworks in Pega, where Pega decisioning is also one of the framework. So this framework mainly focus on promotion and marketing of the business products and the business services. So like we have Pega customer service, where it focus on interacting with the customers, right, through the calls, chat, and intent tasks are there, interaction drivers are there. So that framework purpose is different, right? Same way you have KYC framework is there. So you have smart dispute framework is there. So each framework contains a particular purpose and the features around that achieving that particular purpose, right? So what all features are there? So that features will be there in that framework to achieve that purpose. Like for example, smart dispute for ensuring that there is no banking transaction issues, right? Any fraud issues are there. So now the Pega decisioning framework, right? It is used for an effective promotion and marketing of the business products. So for example, every business has some products, right? If you take a bank, the bank has credit cards, debit cards, personal loans, housing loans. So they have their own products and their own services, which they would like to promote and market to maintain themselves in a better position among the competitors. So Pega decisioning framework contains those features, those configuration, and those tools which will help them promote effectively and stand in front of the competitors. Okay, so that is what we are going to explore in this entire course that we are going to see. Now, as part of this Pega decisioning, you call this as NBA. So what is NBA? NBA stands for next best action. So what is the next best action? So like I told, the Pega decisioning framework is the framework that is useful for the promotion and marketing of the business products and business services to their customers. Okay, so it contains those tools, it contains those features. Now, the next best action or the next best offer is the right offer to the right customer at right time, right? So just to tell you, we'll take one example. For example, you have went to a electronic store, the mobile store, you went to a mobile store and you purchased a mobile. Okay, you purchased a mobile, some Samsung mobile or some etc. mobile. So after purchasing the Samsung mobile, after few days, you notice that they did not provide you the headset. Okay, of course, headset is not provided. Headset is needed for you. Okay, you need the headset. Now, whichever the store that you have purchased, right? They can actually promote to you in different ways through a website, through a mobile, let us say through offshore also, like so through offline also, like they can send an what you say some card, right? Some card they're saying that this mobile headset is also there, which you can purchase at a less price because you already purchased a mobile from us. So this is the next best action. Okay, so this is some kind of a cross-selling. Customer already purchased and you are promoting it. We'll come to that, what is cross-selling. But this is the next best action. The mobile headset is the next best action, which that particular store is promoting. The right offer, right? Because the customer already has a mobile and you are promoting a mobile headset, which is the right offer, right? If he purchased a mobile, you are promoting a laptop, he might already have a laptop, right? It is not the right offer. So the right offer at right time. So again, if the customer purchased the mobile yesterday and you're promoting today or maybe within a week, it might be the right time. But if you are doing the same promotion after 1 month, 2 months, right? He might have already purchased it in some other store. Okay. Or he might not need it now. So it is not the right time. So it should meet the right offer, the right time to the right customer. Okay. You are actually promoting to the customer who purchased a mobile only, not to the customer who purchased the laptop. So the next best action is just nothing but the right offer to the right customer at right time. Now, as part of this entire Pega decisioning framework, we promote these next best actions. Okay. The main purpose of the Pega decisioning is to do marketing effectively, to do the promotion effectively, right? To your customers, right? You don't know, right? For example, you are a HDFC Bank customer HDFC Bank is keep on sending emails every day, like personal loan, take housing loan, take credit card, all these emails they are sending. You might not be interested. At some point, you might even block that particular mail also if you are irritated. So that is not the effective way of promotion. The effective way of promotion is to make sure customer is happy with your offer and customer really need it, right? That is when the sales will be coming. Okay. So this framework will ensure that the right offer to the right customer at right time is given using all the Pega decisioning frameworks. Understood? Any questions on this next best action or what is the purpose of Pega decisioning? So at any point of time, you can just stop me. Like, this is an interactive session. So if you have any questions or if you did not understand, please let me know. Okay, you can also post in the chat if you don't want to talk. So not an issue, but ultimately everyone need to understand that is a goal. Okay, so let us take one example of the NBA. So this is one typical example of the NBA, that is a next best action. So now this Pega decisioning, right? This Pega decisioning is again divided into two, what you said, two areas. So one area is we call it as Pega decisioning. The second area is called as Pega marketing. So I told you that Pega decisioning framework contains all the features, the configuration, the tools like that will help you to decide the next best action, right? For example, there are thousands of customers are there for, let us say for ABC Bank. There is a bank called ABC Bank. The ABC Bank has thousands of customers. Now, what the Pega decisioning features will do is for a customer called A, what is the next best action? Okay, for example, the customer A has purchased a mobile headset is the next best action. That will be decided by the Pega decisioning features. Okay, for example, for customer B, laptop is the next best action. For customer A, mobile headset is the next best action. For customer D, let us say some furniture item is the next best action. So for different customers, there will be different next best actions, right? There will be different next best actions. So the Pega decisioning features will mainly focus on deciding what is the next best action. Same way within the framework, there is also Pega marketing features are also there. So the Pega marketing features will communicate this next best action to the customer. Okay, so like I told you, right, just before one example where customer has purchased a mobile headset is the next best action. Who decided this mobile headset is the next best action? That is decided by the Pega decisioning features like adaptive model, predictive model, and you will have the strategies. So all these features will decide, okay, for this customer who purchased a mobile headset is the next best action. Now, who will take care of sending this to the customer? Like I told you, right? A customer will get the offer now through a website or through email, through direct postcard, right? So different ways. So that is taken care by Pega marketing features. Okay. So in your Pega decisioning framework itself, you have two parts are there. Pega decisioning topics are there and Pega marketing topics are there. So Pega decisioning topics will mainly focus on what is the next best action. Pega marketing topics will focus on delivering this next best actions through different channels. Okay, like on website, on email, on SMS, like that, or different ways. So we are all going to cover that. So if you take a typical scenario of Pega decisioning scenario, Pega decisioning real-time scenario, this is how it looks like. Okay, so in the first icon, there is a strategy. Okay, just now I told you, right? Pega decisioning, one of the topic is strategy. So we'll come into the deep dive. We'll see the real-time examples, how it works, all those things we'll cover. So in the first icon, there is some logic, there is some strategy, there is some model that will decide which kind of customer has to receive which kind of offer, right? That is what is going to decide. So in the second icon, the customer is watching the website, right? The customer is watching the website. So now the decisioning first icon, the strategy already has the information about this customer who has logged in to the particular bank and watching the website. So immediately, okay, this customer actually inquired about loan 1 week back. So let us trigger one loan next best action. So that is what happening in the third icon. Okay. In the first icon, logic is there. In the second icon, customer has logged in and this information is already there with that particular strategy. So in the third icon, understanding this customer profile and understanding this customer's previous interactions, the strategy has triggered a loan offer. Okay. Now in the fourth icon, customer is happy because she has inquired about a loan, but she did not get some information last time. So this time she got the correct offer. So customer is happy and the happy customers are created in the fourth icon. Now in the fifth icon, that particular loan offer details are sent through a particular channel. Let us say through email, through a website. Okay, some way, right? So many channels are there which are supported in Pega Decisioning. So some way that particular offer is communicated to the customer. So fifth icon, customer has made the payment and customer is really satisfied. So this is how the customer value is created and customers are happy, customers are created. So this is how the business can reduce the retention and increase the customer satisfaction. Okay, using the Pega decisioning frameworks, which we are going to explore. Any questions on this example, like how Pega decisioning and Pega marketing will work? Okay, the first three icons, Pega decisioning is triggering the action. And in the last three icons, Pega marketing is coming into picture. Understood? Still not getting any response. Should I take it? Yes.
Yes, good.
Yes,
Okay.
Ravi.
Yeah. Yes.
So, so this is how Pega decisioning and Pega marketing will come into picture. Now let us understand some differences between Pega decisioning and Pega marketing. So overall, you call it as Pega decisioning framework only, but when you are working in a project also, you might divide the features into Pega decisioning features and Pega marketing topics. Okay. So Pega decisioning mainly involves in logic creation, which will identify the next best action. The Pega marketing mainly involves in delivering the next best action to the customer. So that means the entire brain, right? The customer brain or the intelligence brain is there in the Pega decisioning. That is in the strategies, the models, and you have the data flows. So all that is the brain of your Pega decisioning. Now the Pega marketing will only deliver this to the customer. Like we have campaigns, actions, treatments, all these topics are there. So that will deliver this to the customer. Whatever is identified by the strategy or the model, that will simply be delivered to the customer through the assigned channel, like through the website, through email, etc. Now we have some topics like strategies, models, data sets, everything in Pega decisioning. In Pega marketing, we have something called campaigns, actions, all that. So we'll come in sequential way in a step-by-step approach, understanding these topics. Okay, this is what we are going to learn. Now here you call this NBS as propositions. Okay. So next best action we are calling, right? That means, for example, customer who logged in here, next best action here is what? Home loan, right? Customer inquired for home loan. The home loan offer is the next best action. So that is whatever you are promoting, right? That is the next best action. So you call this as propositions. Okay, we'll come in detail about what is propositions and what is actions. Okay. And okay. Now we are going to learn the portal that is called CDH portal, the Customer Decisioning Hub. That's what we are going to see. So the main difference that you need to understand here is Pega marketing and Pega decisioning. So in Pega marketing, main focus is to identify what is the next best action. In Pega marketing, main focus is to deliver whatever has been identified by Pega decisioning to the customer. Okay, just come to here. Before that I want this. Okay, so let us come here. So, like I was telling at the start of this session, the Pega decisioning, we are going to provide a assistance certification. So, and you can also write it yourself. And we have some experts who can help you to write the certification as well. So it is up to you, but there is a guaranteed certification program is there at our institute, and you can get those enrolled. Once you enroll, right, you will be getting that provision also. Okay. So you can just go through this link and you can understand the curriculum. So I'll just show you what is the curriculum. So we will send you the latest curriculum to your email ID. So after this session, so we are going to learn the latest version from CDH, which is 24.2. Okay. So you will also write the certification exam also in 24 only. So don't worry, definitely you will be confident on writing the certification. We'll provide you the dumps. We have the expert training program. All those are there. So we will initially start with Pega decisioning first in our course. Then we will jump to the Pega marketing. So that is how we are going to see. We will start with Pega decisioning topics. We will understand what is the brain of the Pega decisioning, and then we will go to the Pega marketing topics. So the updated curriculum will be sent to you by today. Okay. So coming to the next slide that we have. Okay. So prior to the Pega 24, that is in 8 versions and 7 versions, we are actually doing a traditional customer engagement. So traditional customer engagement means, for example, let us say there are 1,000 customers are there with the bank. So out of 1,000 customers, some 500 customers are eligible for the housing loan. Okay. Out of 1,000 customers, 500 customers are eligible for housing loan next best action, which is a right offer, right customer at right time. What about the remaining customers? So we are not focusing on them. Okay. Out of 1,000 customers, 500 customers are eligible for the next best action. The remaining customers, we are not focusing. So in Pega decisioning latest version, that is from Pega Infinity 24, Pega has provided various features that will make you to achieve one-to-one customer engagement. If not this offer, that customer might get some other offer. You can find it out. Okay, you can find it out. What is eligibility of that customer? What kind of offer you can send to the remaining customers? So that is what you call it as one-to-one customer engagement. So you can achieve a one-to-one customer engagement where you are engaging every single customer with whatever the relevant action that is suitable for that customer. So that's what you can do with this one-to-one customer engagement. Okay. All right. So let us go to the next topic. Next slide. So this is how the Pega.
You are showing one-to-many actually, but you are saying one-to-one.
No, one-to-many. This is the old one. This is one-to-many, the old one. Okay. So one-to-one is the current system, the current version.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry.
Yeah. No problem. So in short, right, this is how the CDH works. So when I say CDH, CDH stands for Customer Decision Hub. So that CDH is actually the name of the portal where you actually start building your decisioning and marketing features. Okay. In that portal only you do it. So that portal is called as CDH portal, Customer Decision Hub. So now this Customer Decision Hub, how it behaves, right? What it needs is it will need the input about the data. So right, whatever you see in this purple color, right? This purple color is the input, and this green color, whatever is there, right? That is the output. Okay. So this is the input and this is the output, and this white color, whatever is there, this is the AI, right? The data science and AI, everything is there in this white color. So starting from Pega Infinity, AI has been implemented in every single feature. So almost in every feature, AI is also there, which will make your CDH more effective, right? Whenever it is promoting, whenever it is deciding some next best action, it will think from AI perspective like a human, what could be the offer this customer might be interested. So thanks to the OpenAI, so that we got lot of information and lot of features are also added in the latest CDH versions, which we are going to learn. Okay. So the data about the customer, what it needs to provide the next best action is the data about the customer, like what is the customer name, age, income, which city he belongs to, and also the customer interaction history. See, just we know the details about the customer is not enough, right? For example, we know the customer name, age, phone number, income. That is not enough. We also want to know the customer behavior. For example, you have purchased a mobile along with your name, phone number, and email address, etc. They will also track, the system will also track what you have purchased, when you have purchased, right? So that is the customer interaction. So all these customer interactions, like on October, I purchased a mobile. In the September, I have purchased some laptop. Okay. All these interactions that you have made will be captured in the interaction history. So that based on these two inputs, the CDH will give you the output. Okay. So like recently, I purchased a mobile headset. Probably there is one offer called some mobile case cover. So it can try to promote a mobile case cover because that is the most relevant action, right? I have the mobile headset. The only thing I don't have right now is the case cover. So I'll purchase that. So that is what the Pega CDH will promote. So it needs the data about the customer and all the interaction history. Interaction history means what all you have interacted, like you purchased this one, you accepted that, all those will be the interaction history. Now these are the outputs, the personalized action, consistent across the channels, right? All the channels. Because see, you cannot simply send that mobile case cover only through website and you do not need to wait. You can promote through email, SMS, website, postcard, different ways you can promote, because we don't know which customer is mostly looking at which channel. Okay. So that's the reason you can promote consistently across all channels, which is the omni-channel capability is also there. Okay. So this is in short, within one picture, how CDH works. Okay. So again, this predictive analytics, adaptive analytics, text analytics, all these are AI related things. Let's using the data science and machine learning. They will be feeding the information to the CDH, which we are going to see. But this is how the input comes and this is how the output comes. Any questions till here?
Ravi, we'll be getting this PPT after the class, right?
Yes, every single PPT will be sent to you.
Sure. Thank you.
So you will get the PPTs for demo sessions, but once you enroll, all the PPTs and recordings will be shared. Okay. But till then, only the demo recordings and demo PPTs will be shared.
Okay.
All right. So let us go to the next one, that is the CDH. So we were discussing about the portal where the Pega Decisioning and Pega Marketing happens, right? So that portal is called as CDH, the Pega Customer Decision Hub. Okay. So we'll see shortly after this session. At the last, I will try to open if the access permits. So this is the portal, like how it looks like, right? When you log in, this is how it looks like. So in this portal only, you will configure your decisioning features and also the marketing features. Only one portal is there, CDH portal. Along with that, there is another portal, that is the prediction studio. But majority of your work will be in the CDH portal. This is how it looks like. Okay. So this Pega marketing portal is no longer there. I think it's not remote. Yeah. So prior to 8.6, in 8.4 and 8.3, we used to have separate portals for Pega Decisioning. That is one portal for Pega Decisioning, one portal for Pega Marketing. But after 8.4 onwards, there is only one portal, main portal, that is CDH portal. In this portal only, you will configure the Pega Decisioning and Pega Marketing, both of them. There is one more portal that is called Prediction Studio. In this Prediction Studio, you will configure this machine learning algorithms, that is the models. Okay, so models main purpose is they are built with data science algorithms. So data science algorithm using artificial intelligence, it is going to help the strategies to understand what kind of offer we can give as a human, like think like a human, and what kind of offer this customer might actually interested in, right? He has bought a mobile, maybe we can promote a mobile headset. So using the data science, these models will provide that information to the strategy. That is what this prediction studio will contain. Then the third portal that we have is Next Best Action Designer, but this we are not going to cover in our course, so that's not there in the curriculum also. And 99% you might not even use this. So what is the purpose of this Next Best Action Designer portal? So this is the portal that will be working as a integration between customer service and CDH. Okay, for example, let us say you have Pega customer service. I hope that everyone knows the Pega customer service framework, right? Where the customer 360 will be there, right? When you get an inbound call, and in the customer 360, entire customer details will be displayed, which will be talked by the customer care representative. So the customer care representative will do an inbound call, or will get an inbound call, or will do an outbound call, and he will talk to the customer, right? For example, you are using Airtel app. Somehow you have made the payment, but that payment is not reflecting in your application. So what you will do? You will call to the customer care. So in the back end, the customer will receive the inbound call in the customer service portal, and he will open the entire profile of the customer. Now, after fixing your payment issue, right, he can actually promote some offer. Like he will say, for example, recently you have taken 100 Mbps plan, but you are using more than 100 Mbps. Okay, after fixing the issue, you are using 150 Mbps every day. So please try to upgrade to 150 Mbps. So this is the offer that is suggested by the CDH to the customer service. So this integration is done by the next best action advisor. Okay, that is what the integration is done between the Pega customer service and Pega decisioning. Okay, so you understood, right? The Pega CDH, it will display that offer to the customer service in the interaction portal, and it will say, okay, for this customer, 150 Mbps is the suggested next best action. That is what it will do. Okay, so I hope that you are good about this portal, the three portals that we have.
Ravi, is it only integrates with CPM framework or any other frameworks like Smart Dispute, CLM, KYC?
Only with customer service. Yeah, only with customer service it will be integrating. Okay, so yeah, anyways, we are not going to see this in our course, but I can try to provide some document like how the integration will happen. Okay, so that is there. Okay, so okay. Now these are the portals. Main portal is CDH portal and Prediction Studio. Now coming to the next slide. So we have another important thing. So we were talking about two specific areas in Pega decisioning framework, right? One is a Pega decisioning, which will focus on deciding what is the next best action, right? For a particular customer, what is the next best action? It will be decided. That is a brain, decision maker, right? Pega decisioning topics are the decision maker, mainly the strategy. Okay, it will decide what offer we need to send to what customer. Now, Pega marketing, what I told you, whatever is decided by the Pega decisioning, it will simply deliver that, right? For example, Pega decisioning strategy has told that customer A should receive a mobile headset as a next best action. Now, this mobile headset offer information will be delivered to the customer using Pega marketing only. Now, in this Pega marketing also, there are two types of Pega marketing are there, which you need to understand. Which is very important also. So it is inbound marketing and outbound marketing. So inbound marketing means the customer is contacting the business for some purpose, not only for promotion, for some purpose, customer is contacting, then the business is promoting. For example, best example, which I just told you few minutes back, right? The customer, you are Airtel customer, you have logged into the Airtel app, you made the payment for the prepaid bill payment you have made, but the payment is not went through. Your amount is deducted, but payment did not happen. What you will do? You will immediately call to the customer care, right? So the initiation is happening from the customer to the business, right? You are calling customer care means you are calling to the business only, right? So customer is calling to the business, then maybe after fixing the issue and resolving your problem, business is then promoting, please take 150 Mbps plan that is suggested for you. So this is called as inbound marketing. So inbound marketing means the initiation happened from the customer, then only the marketing came into place. Okay. So like customer came, let's say you opened the website, right? You only opened the website, right? The website will not open for you, right? You opened the website, you logged in, then you went to the dashboard. There you are seeing the offer. So this is what inbound marketing. So you have some channels like website, retail, contact center. Retail means what? Retail means, for example, you go to the some supermarket, right? So that is like you go to some Ratnadeep or some D-Mart, right? In the D-Mart, you make some groceries, you take some items. After that, you will give your phone number. Then they will try to send some offers. That is how it will happen, right? So initiation happened from you only. That is the inbound marketing. Now, whereas outbound marketing means business is only contacting you without you initiating anything, like daily spam calls that you get from so many banks and financial institutions, right? Like take personal loan, take credit card, all these things, right? That is called as outbound marketing. So compared to outbound, inbound is much effective. Compared to outbound, inbound is much effective because people don't actually care about the emails and SMS that you get every day unless you need that, right? So that's the reason inbound is more effective compared to outbound marketing. So outbound marketing is business is only contacting the customer without customer contacting the business. So mainly for all these established banks, healthcare institutions and telecom companies, right? So inbound is very easy for them. Okay. Because customer keep on calling them. There are millions of customers are there for them, like Verizon and all that, right? So that is the difference between inbound marketing and outbound marketing. For outbound marketing, we have email, SMS, push notifications. All these are outbound channels. Like for example, every day you might get some notification from Swiggy, Zomato to order something, right? To order some food. You are not even ordering anything in Zomato, but you are getting the notification. So that is a push notification. So that is also outbound channel. So like we have inbound channels and outbound channels are there. Okay, so that's the difference between inbound marketing and outbound marketing. Okay, understood? All right. So before we close, there is one important thing which I want to mention. That is the about your practice, like how you are going to practice. So tomorrow I'm going to show you how you can practice. So this entire course, Pega has stopped providing any personal edition no longer. So that means you are not going to practice anything in the personal edition. So we have something called the community edition is there, and you have exercise system is there. So we are going to use the exercise system and we are going to learn. Okay, because the community edition also, Pega decisioning framework will not be there. Okay. So please go and create the Pega PDN account if you don't have. Okay. So I'll just share the link in the chat. Please create the account and log into the account. So we might use this link or we might use some other link and we are going to start promoting. That's what we are going to see. Okay. Okay. Any questions still here? So we are going to use that exercise link. So I'll share the exercise link to you. So you can practice that exercise link and you can learn yourself. Okay. So next important thing is about the prerequisite. So I believe that everyone in this session, right, they have already Pega experiences there. So if you do not have the Pega experience, right, please let me know. So just because we are learning Pega decisioning, it doesn't mean that 100% of the time you are going to work only on that. So like any other framework also, you need to know the Pega basics, like what is data transform, what is case management, how to create activities. All these things are very important. Only 60 to 70% of your work might be there on these topics, but remaining 30 to 40% of the time, you still need to you need to do the coding in Pega only. Okay. That creating the data transforms, activities, and case management, and the flows, flow actions, all these things you have to do. So there is no other way. So if anyone in this session do not know Pega development, please let me know so that I can suggest uh, some parallel course for you. Does everyone have the Pega development experience? At least minimum 2 to 3 years of experience, I'm expecting.
Hi there.
Yeah. Right.
I worked on Pega CDH as a QA, but I do not have the development experience on that.
Okay, you worked as a tester.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So then you need to learn the Pega development also parallelly. So
Okay.
please contact the organizer. I believe there are some batches that are there for Pega development, CSA, CSSA, that is the Pega development course. Just inquire about the Pega development course, or if you want to learn offline, like yourself, you want to learn, I can share some links to you where you can practice and get the development experience. Okay. But I
Okay.
suggest you to take the course parallelly,
Mm-hmm.
which is very important. Okay. Because we are not going to 100% to do only these things. We have to do the Pega development also. That will also be there at least 30 to 40% of the time. That will be there. 100% it will be there. So yeah, please kindly learn Pega development if you do not have, and then only you can come, or you can parallelly take this course and that course. That will also work. So that's what I want to convey. And yeah, so we can continue our demo sessions from tomorrow, from wherever we stopped. Any questions before we close?
Ravi, just a quick question.
Yeah.
So I'm a BA. I wrote the requirement for Pega for around 2 to 3 years. I never did development, right?
Yeah.
And here also they've asked me to write the requirement. So understanding the system from a development perspective is helpful for a BA.
Yes,
But
yes, correct. Correct.
but when you are writing requirement, like for example, I'm gonna write the requirement for CDH. So
Mhm.
I just need to. This is what my assumption. You can correct me if I'm wrong.
Mhm.
You need to understand how the whole framework is working, and you don't need to do development.
Mhm.
From BA perspective, is my understanding correct?
Correct, exactly. So this is a very helpful course for you. You don't need to do any development, but understanding these topics will help you to know what are the terms so that it is very easy for developers to understand. For example, you have actions, strategies, right? So all that if you mention in the requirement, it will be easy for them. So you don't need any development experience for that, but this course will definitely help you to write proper requirements, which the developers will easily understand.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
yeah, that makes sense. Then I don't need to go back to the
Yes, yes, correct,
development board.
correct. So unless you want to work as a developer, right, as a decisioning consultant, you do not need to worry about Pega development experience. Okay. But this course will help you to understand the topics and what terminology will be there, right? And where the terminology will be there, where is the configuration, you will understand all that. Okay. Yeah.
Sounds good. Thanks, Ravi.
All right. So yeah, please, like I mentioned. Yes.
Ravi, I have a personal edition in my laptop actually. So can we add this framework like this in the
No,
personal edition?
there is no facility to add 24 version to the personal edition. But what you can do is all the Pega decisioning topics are there in personal edition, like the strategies, models, data sets, data flows. These topics are there in personal edition also. Probably I'll show it to you tomorrow. Okay. In personal edition, how you can access those topics. But for Pega marketing, definitely you need to go to the exercise and you need to practice there. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, and also the latest features like 24, we have many features are there, like which are in beta phase. That also you need to practice in exercise only. Yeah, so I hope you had a good start and understanding about what is Pega decisioning, what is next best action, difference between Pega decisioning and Pega marketing, different types of marketing that are there, and the different portals that we have, the CDH portal, Prediction Studio. So all these portals live, we will explore it in the tomorrow session. Okay. So, and thank you, and see you all in the tomorrow's demo. Thank you.